Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Multiple Arrows by Full Deck and Missing a Few Cards. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku, arrows, and crop key pairs. So we have standard Sudoku rules apply, where the digits 1 through 9 appear in every row, column, and box. We also have arrows, where digits along an arrow must sum to the number indicated in the circle or pill from which the arrow emerges. So this sums to the pill, which is from where the arrow is emerging. Multi-digit pills are read from top to bottom, which we don't have any, or left to right. So that means that this is essentially the sum of all these digits and they're read from left to right, which means the left digit of a pill, the leftmost digit of a pill for a two-cell pill is the tens part of the sum, and the rightmost digit of a two-cell pill is the ones digit of a sum. So as an example, let's use this, right? So this could be like, say, 3, 6, and 5, and let's make this 1 and 2. This would, as a total, add up to 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 5 is 17, and then this would be 1 and 7, because the 1 would signify the tens place, which is 1, obviously, 10, and then the 7 would be the ones digit here. So this satisfies this arrow because 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 adds up to 17. And the 1 is, again, the tens digit, the 10th digit here. And the 7, or the left digit would be the tens digit, and the right digit is the ones digit. So that's how arrows work. And then we have crop key pairs, where cells separated by a black dot are in a 2-to-1 ratio. Cells separated by a white dot are consecutive, and not all dots are necessarily given. So if this were, say, a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain the 1-to-2 ratio. For this digit, if this were, say, actually, let's use this one. If this was a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7 to make sure that these digits are consecutive. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, first thing that I see is we have a lot of black crop key dots here. And some of these black crop key dots are actually in pills. That's interesting. Huh. This is always in a 1-to-2 ratio here. This is at minimum. What is the minimum value? Actually, let's look at this. What's the minimum value here? So this is in a 1-to-2 ratio. The minimum value here would then be 12. So this could be either 12. Okay, so what's the maximum value maybe? That's probably a better way of looking at it. Because this is very restricted in the ones digit and the tens digit of what they can be because they have a black crop key dot there. So the max this could be is, say, 9. This is 8. 4. Or I guess this could be a 4 and this, well, So you could have 9, 4, and 8, and then 3 and 6, because obviously if 4 or 8 is here, the other one cannot be here. So therefore, this pill's maximum value would be 9 plus 8 and 4, which is 12, so that's 21, plus 3 and 6, which is 9. 21 plus 9 is 30. So this is only 30 at most, but obviously 0 is not a normal Sudoku digit, so it's really in the tens digit, you only have 1 or 2 here. Since you only have 1 or 2 in the tens digit, that means in the ones digit, it can only be 1, 2, or 4. So you could have 24, you could have 21, or you could have 12. Those are the possibilities. Either way, we know that the 2 has to be one of those cells. Similarly, what are the maximums here? This is in a 1 to 2 ratio, so this is 12 at most. Plus 9 is 21. Plus 8 and 9, though, here is possibility. So that's 17. So 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 17 is 38. So this could be 1, 2, or 3 here in the tens digit. And... yeah, I mean, that seems valid. So that means here, this could be many digits here. But it would have to be 1. If it's 1, this is 2. If this is 2, this is 1 or 4. If this is 3, it's 6. So those are the only possibilities here. What about this arrow? This is the sum of 2 digits in a 1 to 2 ratio. So this is either 3, because this is 1 or 2, 6, because this is 2 or 4, or 9, because this is 3 and 6. So the possibility is 1 and 2, 2 and 4, or 3 and 6 here. So similarly, this is 3, 6, or 9. Well, this 3, 6, or 9 here has to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with something. So it cannot be 9, it cannot be 3 and 6 here, therefore 2 has to be here. This 3 and 6 is in a 1 to 2 ratio with only 3 or 6. So now we have a 3, 6, 3, 6 pair in this box, which eliminates 3 and 6 in this box. So this can't be 3, this can't be 6. Again, this is either 12, 21, or 24. And the 2 has to be there. This 3, 6, or 9 means this is, okay, so if this is 3, this is 1 and 2. And then this would have to be 4 and 8 to be in a 12 ratio. If this is 6, this has to be 2 and 4, which doesn't work because that would eliminate 1 and 2, 2 and 8. Sorry, 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 4 and 8 as possibilities for this black Kropke pair. And 3 and 6 because the 6 is not allowed. So this can't be 6. Or this is 9 and this is 3 and 6, which is fine, which makes this 1, 2, or 4. 1, 2, 4, or 8. So that works. This 3 or 9 is consecutive with 2, 4, or 8, and that's in a 1 to 2 ratio with this digit. 2 could be with 1 or 4. 4 normally could be with 2 or 8, but the problem is 2, we know in the row, it has to be in one of these two cells. So it cannot be 2 and 8, it's specifically 1, 4, 8 here. And 8 can be with 4 in a 1 to 2 ratio. So what does that leave? This digit must be consecutive with that digit. 1 is only consecutive with 2, but 2 is eliminated because one of these digits must be a 2, so this can't be 1. This is both 4 and 8. 4 and 8 can be consecutive with 3, 5, 7, or 9. So 4 has to be one of these two digits here. Okay. Okay, so what are the remaining digits here? These two digits cannot be 1, 2, 2, 4 because of the 2 in its box or the 2 in its row. And it cannot be 4, 8 because that would eliminate all possibilities for this cell then. This has to be 3 and 6 here, which makes this 1, 4, or 8 because it can't be 3 or 6 and it can't be 2 in the row because of the 3, 6 pair in the box or in the row and the 2 in the row. So this is 1, 4, 8, which makes this 1, 2, 4, or 8 here. Okay, this pair cannot be 3 and 6, so it must be 1, 2, 4, 8 as a pair. Also, the maximum value this could be is 9 plus 12 plus 9. 12 and 9 again, so that would be 30 again, right? Because particularly this one has to be 3 and 6. So that would be, and also the rest of the row, we know has to be 5, 7, or 9. Because we already have a 1, 2, 4, 8 quadruplet in the row and a 3, 6 pair in the row. So again, this has to specifically be 1 or 2. So this must be 1, 2, or 4 with it. This is 9 at most. This is 12 at most. And this is 9 at most. So 9 plus 9 plus 12 is 30. But again, 0 cannot be a normal Sudoku digit. So this is the tens digit always has to be 1 or 2 here. Okay, what else do we have? These two digits cannot contain a 4 because we know 4 has to be in the column in the 1, 2 pair or that's next to the crop key pair in the same column. So if it's 1 and 2, this has to be a 2 and this is 1. It cannot be 2, 4, cannot be 4, 8. It must be, or it could be 3, 6 here. So these are the possibilities for this crop key pair. This cannot be a 1, 2 pair here. So this is at least 2 and 4. Oh, but it cannot be 2 and 4 because that would eliminate all possibilities for this crop key pair here. So this is at least 3 and 6 then. So this is 3 and 6 plus 3 and 6. That means this is 18 at least here. And if this is 1, this could be a 19, but that doesn't seem likely. Actually, it can't work because if this is a 1, that makes this, again, a 1 here. So if it's anything greater than a 1, then this has to be 2. So this basically has to be a 2 here. And this is with 1 or 4 here. This 2 means this can't be 2 here. Right, and the reason why we knew that is 2 and 4 are not allowed here. 1 and 2 is not allowed here. 1 and 2 is not allowed because it would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. 2 and 4 is not allowed because that would eliminate 2 possibilities out of the 3 possibilities for both these 2 cells, which would mean these 2 cells would have to be the same digit, which is not allowed by normal Sudoku. So this is 3, 6 at minimum, so it's 9 plus 9 at least. And then we tried adding a 1, but that makes this 19. And the 1 would be duplicated in the same box here. So this is 20 something. We're not sure what. What other? Hmm. We have a 3, 6 pair here in column 9, which eliminates 3 and 6 from the rest of the column. So this can't be 3 or 6. This is 1 or 2 now, and this cannot be 3 or 6 then. So therefore, this ratio has to be 1 and 2 with 1 and 2, which adds up to 3. Therefore, this can't be 1 or 2 here. It has to be 4 and 8. And the only digits next to 3 could be is 2 and 4. So this is 3, this is 1 and 2. Again, because you can't have 3 and 6 adding up anymore to add up to 9. This 1, 2 pair eliminates 1 and 2 from the rest of the row. This can't be 1 or 2, it has to be 4. This can't be 4, it must be 8, which makes that a 4. This can't be 4, because of the 4 in the column. This cannot be 1, 2, 4, or 8, so it has to be 3 or 6, which makes this a 3, 6, 3, 6 pair. This cannot be 1, 2, 2, 4, or 4, 8. Because we have a 2 and the 4 in the same box. So this must be, again, 3, 6. So this is 18 here. We can have 3 and 1 here adding up. So this is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. 4 cannot, but 3 can't be here because of the 3, 6 pair, so that doesn't work. Can't be 4. Could be 5 if that's 3, but then the 3 can't be in this box because of the 3, 6 pair there. So cannot be 6. It could be 7 here. Oops. This could be 7 here, which makes this a 5. That's possible. This could be 8 here, which makes that a 6, but then again can't be 6 in that box because of the 3, 6 pair. Or it's 9 and 7. Either way, one of these is a 7. That's interesting. The rest of row 8 has to be 5, 7, or 9. So this is 5, 7, or 9. This is 5, 7, or 9. Well, in this box, we have a 5, 7, 9 triplet, which eliminates 5, 7, and 9 from the rest of the box. So this cannot be 5, 7, or 9. It can't be 3 or 6. So this is 1, 2, 4, and 8. This is 1, 2, 4, and 8, but it can't be 2 or 4 because of the 2 or 4 in the row. Therefore, in this box, where is the 9? It must be one of these two cells, which eliminates 9 from the rest of the row, so this can't be 9 here. 2 has to be one of these 3. This is a 1, 2 pair. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair in column 8, which eliminates 1, 2 in the rest of the column. Therefore, this must be 4, which makes this 2. So these two add together to add up to 6. So that's a 6. This is a 3. This can't be 3 anymore. This is a 6. This can't be a 3, 6 pair. So it must be 1, 2, 4, 8, but this can't be 2 because of the 2 in one of these cells. Where is this? We actually have a 1, 4, 8 triplet in the center box, which eliminates 1, 4, 8 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 1, 4, 8. This must be a 2, which means it's in a 1 to 2 ratio with 1 or 4. We already knew that the 8 actually had to be here, so that's actually not that helpful there. Where is the 6 in the central box? Can't be here, can't be any of these cells, so it must be here. So this is a 6 here. If this pair is a 1, 2 pair, that would eliminate 2 here and 1 here. So this would have to be 4 and 8, but that would also eliminate all possibilities for this cell. So this cannot be 1 and 2 here. Therefore, it must be a 3, 6 pair there. So this adds up to 9 also. This cannot be a 3, 6 pair. It has to be one of the digits from 1, 2, 4, 8. Because of this 3, 6 pair, 3 cannot be in the rest of the column. So this can't be 3. Where is the 3 in the central box then? Can't be here, can't be here, or here, or here. It must be here. So this is 3. We have a 1, 2, 4, 8 quadruplet in column 4, which eliminates 1, 2, 4, and 8 in the rest of the column. This must then be 5, 7, or 9. This can't be 2 or 4 because of the 2, 4 in the row. Therefore, this 1 or 8 can only be with 2 or 4 here. What does that leave here? We have a 12. This is at most 12. At most 6. At most 12. So at most 12, 12, 36, 42. Plus 9. So it could be up to 51. So this could be 1, 2, 3, or 4. It cannot be 3 because of the 3, 6 pair in its column. So this would be 1, 2, or 4. It could be with 1, 2, 4, or 8 here. Where is the 4 in column 9? Can't be any of these 3 cells, can't be any of these 3 cells because of the 4 in the boxes. So it can only be here now. So this is 4, this is 2. So this is 24. This can't be 2 here because of this 2. This can no longer be 4, so it must be 8. This can't be 4 or 8, so this is 1, which makes that a 4. This 8 must be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 4. This 1 must be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 2. So this can't be 4. This is 1 or 8. This is 1 or 8. But this can't be 8 because of this 8, so this must be 1, which makes that an 8. This can't be 5, so it's 7 or 9. The last digit in the box is 5, 7, or 9. What are we missing from column 6? We're missing a 2. So this has to be 2, which means this can't be 2. So this has to be 4 and 8. So this must be exactly 48 to add up with these digits. This is 12. This is 12. This is 6. 12 plus 12 is 24, plus 6 is 30. So these 3 must add up to 18. If this is 1 and 2, that's too small to add up to 18 with one digit. So this has to be 4 and 8. So we have 4 and 8, 4 and 8, 4 and 8, which is 36, plus 2 and 4 is 42. So this must be a 6, which makes this a 3, which makes that a 6. 4 cannot be here because of this 4. This is already 9 plus 1 and 2. That's 12. So this is already 12 in this arrow, not including this digit. So that means this is 21, which makes this 21 minus 12, which is 9. This 9 means this can't be 9, so this is 7, which means this can't be 7, this can't be 7, and this can't be 7. This can no longer be 9 here. This adds up to 24. We have a 9 here. This could be 1, 5, 7, or 9. But we're not sure which. We know 1 and 7 have to be here because there's no other place for it in the column. So this can't be 7 here. These digits are 5 and 8, and this can't be 8 because of that 8. So this must be a 5, which makes that an 8. Therefore, this can't be 5. The remaining digits here are 1, 7, and 9. This adds up to 24. So this is 9. This is 5, so that's 14. So these two digits must add up to 10. The only combination that works is 1 and 9 here. So this cannot be 5 or 7. This can't be 7. This is 1 or 9, and this is 1 or 9. The remaining digits in row 4 are, or in this box particularly, are 4, 5, 7, and 8. This can't be 4. This can't be 4. Where is the 4? In this box, it has to be here. And either of these could be 8. We're not sure which. Remaining digits in this box have to be 5, 6, 7, 9, but this can't be. Okay, so we have 5, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 6. We have a 5, 7, 9 triplet actually in row 9, which eliminates 5, 7, and 9 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 5, 7, or 9. It must be 6, which leaves an 8 here. So this can't be 8. Well, we now have a 5, 7 pair in this box and in column 1, which eliminates 5 and 7 from the rest of the box and column 1. So this must be 8. The remaining digits here are 1 and 9. So this is 1 and 9 here. The remaining digits here, this can't be 7 because one of these two digits must be a 7. So this is 5 or 9. And the remaining digits here are 5, 7, and 9. The remaining digits here in column 7 are 1, 6, 7, 9. But we know this cannot be 6 because of that 6. And it can't be 1 or 9 because these two digits must add up to 10. And as I said, the only combination was one of them being 1 and one of them being 9. So if this is 1, that's 9. If this is 9, that's 1. So either way, this can never be 1 or 9. So this must be 7, which makes this a 9, which makes that a 1, which makes that 7. This down becomes a 6, which makes that 3, which makes that 6. This 1 must add up with a 9 to add up to 10, because these have to add up to 24. So this must be a 9, which makes that a 5, which makes that 7, which makes that 9. This 9 makes that a 5 also, which makes that 7, which makes that 5, which makes that a 9. This 7 means this is 27, so this adds up to 18 plus 9 is 27. So this must be 9. This 9 means this can't be 9, so this is a 5, which makes that a 7. This 3 makes this a 6, which makes that a 3, which makes that a 6, which makes that a 3. This 9 means this can't be 9, so this is 5. This can't be 5 or 7, so this is 9. This can't be 5 or 9, so that's 7. This 2 means this can't be 2, so this is 1 and 2. This can no longer be 5 or 9 here. The remaining digits in row 1 are 1 and 3. This can't be 1 because of that 1, so this must be a 3. This is a 1. The remaining digit in column 8 is a 5, so this is 5. The remaining digits in column 9 are 8 and 9, and this can't be an 8 because of that 8, so this is a 9, which makes that an 8. We also know where the 2 has to be, actually, because we have 8 2s, so this is a 2. We know where the 3 has to be because we have 8 3s, so this is 3. We know where the last 5 has to, or we do know where the last 5 has to be because in this box, can't be here, can't be here, it must be here, and therefore that leaves a 5 here, which makes this a 1. Last remaining digit in column 3 is a 7, which makes that a 1, which makes that a 7. This 1 makes that a 9, which makes that a 1. And that's how you solve it. Pretty cool use of arrows and black crop key dots, particularly. Yeah, just a nice little puzzle. I wanted to do this puzzle particularly because of the pills, to introduce sort of pills on arrows. And there's also, I think Willpower had a crystallization set, which used these pills a lot. You'll see essentially pills every now and then in variant Sudoku puzzles. So it's good to sort of have a general idea of what they do. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.